Hare Krishna everyone, Radhe Radhe. I hope all of you are doing well. Today we are going to discuss shlok number 20. Last we had discussed about shlok number 19 and I hope you guys remember that. If you don't, please go check out the previous video in order to revise a little bit before we get started with shlok number 20. तो आज हम श्लोक नंबर 20 डिस्कस करेंगे. लेट्स स्टार्ट विद इट. सो इट गोज लाइक अथा व्यवस्थितं दृष्ट्वा धृतराष्ट्रं कपिध्वजः प्रवर्ते शास्त्रसम्पते धनुरुद्यम्य पाण्डवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् इदम् आहा महीपते. Which means उस समय हनुमान से अंकित ध्वजा लगे रथ पर आसीन पांडुपुत्र अर्जुन अपना धनुष उठाकर तीर चलाने के लिए उद्यत हुए. हे राजन, धृतराष्ट्र के पुत्रों को व्यूह में खड़ा देखकर अर्जुन ने श्री कृष्ण से यह वचन कहे. युद्ध प्रारंभ होने ही वाला था. उपयुक्त कथन से ज्ञात होता है कि पांडवों की सेना की अप्रत्याशित व्यवस्था से धृतराष्ट्र के पुत्र बहुत कुछ निरुत्साहित थे, क्योंकि युद्ध भूमि में पांडवों का निर्देशन भगवान श्री कृष्ण के आदेश अनुसार हो रहा था. अर्जुन की ध्वजा पर हनुमान का चिन्ह भी विजय का सूचक है, क्योंकि हनुमान ने राम तथा रावण युद्ध में राम की सहायता की थी, जिससे राम विजयी हुए थे. इस समय अर्जुन की सहायता के लिए उनके रथ पर राम तथा हनुमान दोनों उपस्थित थे. भगवान कृष्ण साक्षात राम हैं और जहाँ भी राम रहते हैं वहाँ उनका नित्य सेवक हनुमान होता है तथा उनकी नित्य संगिनी वैभव की देवी सीता उपस्थित रहती है. अतः अर्जुन के लिए किसी भी शत्रु से भय का कोई कारण नहीं था. इससे भी अधिक इंद्रियों के स्वामी भगवान कृष्ण निर्देश देने के लिए साक्षात उपस्थित थे. इस प्रकार अर्जुन को युद्ध करने के मामले में सारा सत्परामर्श प्राप्त था. ऐसी स्थिति में जिनकी व्यवस्था भगवान ने अपने शाश्वत भक्त के लिए की थी, निश्चित विजय के लक्षण स्पष्ट थे. So here what we are trying to understand is when Arjun looks at the other side of who he is going to fight, basically the Kauravas. There are a lot of his family members, his gurus and his elders in the other side who he is going to fight against. Obviously he's going to feel a little nervous because he used to consider them very own. And then what happens is Arjuna, it is said in the first part of the shloka that Arjuna ke chariot mein there is this flag of Lord Hanuman ji. तो हनुमान जी और श्री राम जो कि श्री कृष्ण के रूप में थे और माता लक्ष्मी, हर कोई अर्जुन के साइड में, they were present with him. They were present in the side of victory. They were present in the side of justice. So Arjun had nothing to worry about. Arjun was anyway going to win. So he should not have any sort of fear, right? So what happens is Arjun, he later speaks to Sri Krishna. You will see in Shlok number 21, we'll discuss about it. But right now, we also see that in the second part, they have discussed that Kauravas are extremely sad and worried. And why are they sad and worried? They are sad and worried because they see that पांडवों का जो मिलिट्री फॉर्मेशन है, जो अरेंजमेंट है, जो सारी स्ट्रैटेजी है, वो श्री कृष्ण कर रहे हैं. एंड दे आर वरिड दैट ओके, श्री कृष्ण इज डूइंग दैट मीन्स we really need to be very careful. So they were extremely scared and worried. Obviously because they were also on the wrong side of the battle. So now we see that out of these three parts of the whole shloka number 20, here we also understand that with righteousness, if you are trying to protect dharma, if you're trying to protect the balance in the system that God has created, God is also on your side protecting you, right? He, like Arjuna, has the best counsels, right? Like Hanumanji is there, Mata Sita is there, Sri Krishna is there to guide, and Sri Krishna, being the master of senses, also called as Rishikesha, he is also there to guide Arjuna's senses towards the right direction, right? So everything is under control and everything is being taken care of, and Arjuna should not be scared, and he should not fear anything because he is on the righteous side. So he should be brave enough to move ahead and pave his path and fight for the dharma, fight for justice. All right, so इससे हम आज पर्सनली क्या सीखते हैं? इससे हम ये सीखते हैं कि कई बार ऐसा होता है कि हो सकता है द पीपल दैट वी लुक अप टू, they may not be walking on the path of dharma, right? So it's very important that we keep evaluating that consistently. Just because somebody is a grown up or somebody has an expertise in one field does not mean that they will do everything right, okay? So it is extremely important to analyze and rethink on our choices and also the people we look up to, right? And choose what is right for dharma every time and follow that. So this path will also mean that it will come with some sort of loneliness also, which is why most of the people run away from this path, where they're like, oh, I'll have to be lonely because no one's in my side, everyone's doing things in a particular way, which can be adharmic, okay? And so what I want to tell you guys is, if you are walking in the path of dharma, if you are trying to stand firm in what is right, you're fighting for it, always remember that God is protecting you, right? There is this saying which says that whoever protects the dharma protects them. So knowing that whenever you are in the right side of whatever you're doing and you're listening to your gut feeling, you're doing things with truth and a good intention, it will all result in a good ending. So that's all for today. I hope all of you take care of yourself and keep learning each day. And I'm extremely grateful that you show up every day to learn. So pat yourself on the back a little bit and tell yourself that, yay, I did my part of learning today, and I'm definitely going to implement this in my life. Apart from that, I'll be extremely, extremely happy if you could just, subscribe and share this channel with any of your friends or your family or whoever you think will benefit from this. That would be, consider it more like my fees. And I would be extremely happy also. So yeah, and I would send in more blessings your way, right? So till then, take care. I'll be back tomorrow with the next shloka, which is going to be really, really fun. Stay tuned, and Radhe Radhe. Hare Krishna.